a forgot what we're gonna do. Who wants to talk to you? Okay, I've already blessed the deck. Let's jump right in. Spirit, who wants to talk to the collective? Thank you. Someone who owes you an apology. This is someone who was a partier and they drank a lot, very promiscuous. They liked a lot of attention. You have the Page of Wands here. They're extremely attracted to you. You guys had a lot of fun together. They were extremely free-spirited. And they want to talk to you because they know that they owe you fairness. I'm hearing their karma's eating them alive, and they know it. They're also a big drinker, indulges in the senses, anything to not feel their feelings. In the past, they've been very, very slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, they've been very, very slow moving to take ownership of the responsibility that they held in hurting you and hurting the relationship, even hurting themselves. They're in deep regret with the Five of Cups here. Like this person. So they have things going on in their life that can be perceived for the better, the two cups that are standing. But in this image, they regret the three that have fallen. That's all they can focus on. And they regret that they've been slow moving. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. They truly believe that you guys are destined. You believe it too, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing spirits say that there is a unavoidable fate between you two. So spirit is confirming what you both feel and perceive in the ether. So you're both correct. I'm hearing the red string theory. You guys are definitely attached. You have a soul contract together. Then we have the Lovers card here. I'm going to cover the image. It's confirmed by the Lovers card. Yeah, there's a deep love here. There's a harmony of when you guys, oh, I just got chills. There is a harmony of when you guys are together. I'm hearing that you're best friends when you're together. When you guys are together, it's like you don't remember any of the highs and like the roller coasters of emotion and bad events. When you guys are together, like you're truly best friends. With this Lovers card here, this is like has a pulse to me. It is just like this has a pulse. Because this is real. This is real love. And you guys are fated and tied together. There's definitely a soul contract here. That's why they're in such deep regret. Because they know it. That's why they were moving so slowly towards taking responsibility. Keeping themselves drunk and distracted. Yeah, this card has a pulse to it. You guys were absolutely just best friends. Laughing. I'm hearing a lot of laughter. The Queen of Pentacles, it's finished off by the Queen of Pentacles here. They're worried that you are booked and busy and focused on your money. So they view you as the Queen of Pentacles. There's no gender in the tarot. They're basically viewing you as you're worried about work. You're worried about getting your paper up. I'm hearing very loudly that for them to know that, that means that they're spying on you. It could be social media, but I'm hearing very loudly that they're asking about you. Whether it's your family members, your friends. Yes. Welcome to the room, guys. We're doing Who Wants to Talk to You. I'm going to do a quick recap for y'all that just entered in the room. This is someone who who owes you an apology. This is someone who uses the senses to keep themselves distracted. Someone who's very promiscuous, who drinks, who parties. They don't know how to be alone. They jump from person to person. With the Page of Wands here, you are their shining light. They're extremely attracted to you. No one has ever fulfilled them the way that you have. Emotionally, physically, all of the above. In the past, they've been extremely slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles here, and extremely slow moving towards taking responsibility for how they've wronged you, wronged your trust, wronged the relationship, and wronged themselves. We have the Wheel of Fortune here, so we're recapping. The Wheel of Fortune, they know that there's a soul contract. They feel bound to you, but in a beautiful way. You feel bound to them. You wish you could get over them. Kind of like that one song on the radio that's always on the radio. She's like, every time, I don't know the name of the song, I'm sorry, but she's like, every time I think I'm getting over you, you come to my mind and I can't let you go. There's that other country song where he, I don't know the name of the song either, but he basically says, I never let anyone get too close in case you want to come back. And that's you, and you hate that about yourself because you know there is a soul contract. And Spirit was confirming that you're both absolutely correct. Your fates are tied together. It was confirmed here by the Lover's card. And they're spying on you. They think you're just booked and busy and thriving. Spirit, what else do you want the collective to know regarding this person? Show us more about them. That was weird. Thank you. They've been trying to manifest you this whole time. I just got chills. Thank you, Spirit. Since they were slow moving and taking action towards you and taking action towards responsibility, they were hoping you'd be the one to come back and basically say, you know, hey, how you doing? How you been? With this Page of Pentacles here, they were hoping that they would manifest you, and they would manifest you bringing the offer in. Hi, Megan. Love you, bestie. We are doing Who Wants to Talk to You. Yeah. They've been hoping that you spin the block so that they don't have to do the work, and they're realizing you're not spinning the block. You're not doing it. Spirit, show us more about this person. Thank you. That's interesting. This is how they view you. I'm hearing that really loudly. We have the Nine of Pentacles here. They view you as fiercely independent. They view you as just someone living in luxury. You're self-sufficient is really loud on this card. That's another reason that they wanted to manifest you, because they know that you're fine without them. You're thriving. Again, booked and busy without them. So if they come back, you know, there's a level of shame there that is added on to what they already feel. The shame is like, I know you don't need me, so you might turn me down. But this is about you right now. You've been juggling. You have the Two of Pentacles here. You've been juggling, trying to keep yourself distracted with work and trying to get over them. You've absolutely been juggling getting over them and trying to move on with your life by keeping your hands busy with work, with your hobbies. It's not working though. You feel like you're in a perpetual loop of just juggling, trying to get over them and trying to distract yourself. It's like that Doctor Strange movie, the first one, at the end where he goes, Dormammu, I've come to bargain. And it's like an endless loop. That's how you feel. Reading the comments here. A moment with Martha. Yeah. Thank you for commenting. That's powerful. That's powerful. Okay, hold on. Refocusing here. You're the one that walked away. You're the one that walked away. We have the Eight of Cups here. You walked away. You withdrew. And even if it wasn't physically leaving, you withdrew your emotions. You knew at some point that you had to leave them behind. That's the other reason they wanted you to circle back, huh? Because they wanted you to be on your knees in a way. And it's just ego from them. Because again, they know they're bound to you, right? And they're not opposed to being bound to you, but there's just so much ego here. Queen of Swords. So this we're still on you. This is confirming the fact that you walked away because you knew you're not supposed to be here. Here being the relationship. And the Queen of Swords is someone who doesn't play about their boundaries. You draw a line in the sand and you say, cross me, I dare you. And this is someone who's very, very clear with what they want and with their communication. Yeah, you're the one that walked away. And the Queen of Swords is the queens are always present energy as well. So you still feel very, very firm in that. I'm thinking of a palm tree. Like the roots of a palm tree, regardless if it's a hurricane, the palm tree can sway to the left and to the right, but the roots don't move, and that's you. You know exactly what you deserve. And it wasn't anything that they were offering. Yeah, you're very, very clear on that. And you were very clear in communicating what you wanted. Not just what you wanted, that's not what I'm hearing, what you needed from them. Give us one more, Spirit. Exactly. We have the Six of Pentacles here. This is an overgiving card. An imbalance in the contribution. Look at this image. One is receiving more than the other. This was you. We're still on you, which is confirming everything we're seeing here. You were starving in the relationship. Look at the one in the blue cloak. They have nothing. This was your partner. This is the person that wants to talk to you. That's the other reason they want to come in and offer justice, because they were aware of it and they were okay. I'm hearing they were okay with you doing the heavy lifting during the relationship. They took you for granted. They thought you would always do that. Yeah. This card is just loud to me right now. You were starving in that relationship. I just hear it so loud. It's like your spirit, your soul was just so hungry just to be seen for scraps. You would have taken scraps. You didn't even get that. It's that you loved them so hard that they were convinced under no circumstances will my person leave. They're obsessed with me. They love me. They kiss the ground I walk on. Just again, I told you there's so much ego in this reading. They never saw you walking away. Never. They never saw that. They never saw you having boundaries either. They didn't see that coming. Because with all due respect, I saw that you were a pushover. Like you communicated what you needed, and then you would lay down your boundaries. You would lay down your self-respect to keep the peace, but also to make them happy. It was like selfless, but it turned into you giving more. Okay. Let me see here. I'm going to change decks here. This deck is calling me. Spirit, give us more on the collective. Thank you. Ooh, in reverse. Okay. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. How interesting. And then we have the Hermit in reverse. This Hermit is screaming out to me because the image is a Yeti. And we asked about you, don't forget that. And the reason that's especially loud is because no one has seen a Yeti. Because the Hermit is soul searching and hiding. But this is deeper with the image being a Yeti. Like you completely retreated. You were emotionally just a Yeti. Because there's like different levels of retreat. Some are like dead inside retreat, like you're numb. That wasn't you. You truly, truly hid. Breadcrumbs, yes, breadcrumbs. Yes, I was mentioning that on the earlier part of the read. Yes. And then it's further confirmed here. Yeah. You retreated to... I keep hearing you as a child. You retreated to how you knew how to process back when you were a kid, which is just solitude. So you must have grown up with no one comforting you. So you only learned how to comfort yourself. So the only way to comfort yourself when you grow up like that is to hide and regroup. So it wasn't a dead inside, how it can be sometimes when it's the Hermit. It was truly, truly soul searching. It's not that you lost yourself. You just never saw yourself walking away either. You were happy. You were happy to give your all. You were happy to overgive. You just wanted scraps. And you didn't even get that. And then with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse here, it's an angel. That's really interesting. Because the angel is reversed. You hit a point right before you walked away. Because they say, like, sometimes in a relationship, we slowly pull away. That's not what was happening with you. You just hit a point where you realized, with this angel reversed, you realized, I'm not safe here. Because when we think of angels, we think of safety. That's what caused you to walk away. And it wasn't even an epiphany. It was something bigger than that. It was like the angels themselves touched you. And you just realized, I'm not supposed to be here, especially with it reversed. Because even though there's a soul tie, timing does matter. And you're like, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Spirit, give us one card on the collective's person. The 7 of Cups. They thought that with all their options, 2 things. They thought they thought they could find better than you. I was trying not to say it because that's such an ugly emotion, but they thought they could find better than you. The 7 of Cups is a choice. It's a choice cup because you have 7 cups in front of you to choose from. They thought they could find better than you in one of the 7 cups in front of them. And the image here is so loud because it's Nessie. And Nessie is from the lore of the Loch Ness Monster. And Nessie is the name of the monster. And if you know that lore, there's no other creature like Nessie. One of one. And if you know the lore of Nessie, Nessie shows himself to who they choose, to who they trust. So with the 7 of Cups, because we asked Spirit to show us one more card about your person that wants to talk to you. And they thought you would never walk away. And when you did walk away, oh, I got 7 cups in front of me to choose, baby. I'm good. Only to realize that you're Nessie. And I say that with the utmost love and respect because we're talking about the Lord, that you are one of one in the whole multiverse. You are one of one. They played themselves. I'm hearing that so loud. They played themselves. They played themselves. They played themselves. And with Nessie, the Lord revealing themselves to who they love, trust, and choose, they realized I had the real thing. I had someone who showed up emotionally, showed up in the physical realm, truly loved, truly gave selflessly. Because again, it never was a burden to you to overgive. You would have accepted scraps. That would have been enough. Because you just love deeply. There's no shame in that. Because sometimes we overgive because we think we have to perform for love. Sometimes we overgive because that's the only way we know how to love. No, none of that. Just genuinely, your capacity to love is just massive. That's the other reason they took you for granted. Because they viewed it as, oh, they're obsessed with me. They're not going nowhere. And I told you were touched by an angel. You were like, this isn't where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm not safe. I'm not safe with this person. And you walked away. And they're realizing, I keep hearing you're one of one. Really hear that. You're one of one. God, the creator, the universe, whoever your God is, made you and broke the fucking mold. Yeah, they played themselves. I'm hearing the bottom of the deck. Oh, God. The bottom of the deck is the moon reversed. Secrets are going to be revealed. Because, again, they want to offer you justice. The moon reversed is... The moon is things hidden, unseen, illusions, and the illusion is broken because this is in reverse. The illusion is broken. And in this image, this is a fun deck. I like this deck a lot. It's I was gonna say Wolverine. I like Wolverine. It's a werewolf. There we go. It's a werewolf, but it's reversed. So a werewolf, especially in this image, that's spooky, right? But it's reversed. So there's nothing scary about it. Because reverse is the opposite. I always think of Bizarro Land. I think that, what is that? I think that's like a Justice League episode where it's everything's opposite. So think of reverse like that. It's the opposite. There's nothing scary about this. So with them, they thought they were tough. Nothing scary about them. Nothing tough about them. They thought they had a big ego. Yeah, they're eating their words right now. They're eating shit right now. Excuse my language. Because the illusion is dropped. They thought they had the Seven of Cups only to be like, I fucked up. That's deep. That's really deep. All right, I'm going to do a, what's it called? I'm going to do 2 love oracles. I'm going to pull one from each deck, and then we're going to close it out. Because this is clear as day. This is clear as day. Boy, I mean, they played in your face. Yeah, I said it right. They played in your face. So they're getting exactly what they deserve. I'm hearing their karma was losing you. Because they haven't been right since the moment you walked away. And their ego's so massive that they didn't even take you serious. They were just like, all right, whatever. Talk to you tonight, I guess. Oh, that flew out. Confusion, or fell out. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. Exactly. Exactly. They thought they could, the minute they realized you wasn't coming back, because you're not coming back. Like, again, you're the queen of swords. You're standing firm on your boundaries. You're standing very clear on what you expect from the universe, from your next partner, your current partner. It doesn't matter. You're clear on it, right? Yeah. And they're sitting lost without you. And look at the person in this image. Fucking tell me this person doesn't feel lost in this image. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. That's them. I'm hearing one more from this deck. Thank you, Spirit. What's the one more you want from this deck? Thank you. Time, waiting, cycles, moments. Can't make this shit up, y'all. They were trying to wait you out. You're not coming back. That's why they want to talk to you so bad. They realize you're not coming back. They gave you crumbs. Crumbs of their time, crumbs of their attention. And you were just scooping it up. Just happy to be here. And then overgiving. This time card is also spirit telling you, reminding you, because I can hear the ticking of the clock. That Wheel of Fortune card that came out. You guys do have a soul contract that's not done. And you both can feel it. You can feel it in the air, in time and space, in the ether. You know the contract's not done. But it's not required of you to seek them out. So they will circle. They will circle back. Clear as day. I'm hearing the bottom of the deck. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. That's what you are to them. I'm going to pull, I'm hearing 2 from here. All right, Spirit, what do you have for us? Okay. 2 fell out, so that works. Oh, I just got chills. Courage. Standing firm in love grows your strength. This is love of self. Standing firm in love grows your strength. Courage. Spirit is saying, we know your feet are planted, that palm tree, your roots aren't moving. But Spirit is saying the clock is ticking, they're circling back. So stand firm in your boundaries, because boundaries are self-love, it's self-respect. I don't think you're going to waver to the left or to the right, but here's the thing, I can feel them. They're so charming. And it's more than like TV charming, because I was thinking of like Rapunzel and Flynn Rider's like very, very like handsome and charming. It's not that level of superficial charming. Like there's electricity between you two when you get close. And I know you can feel it. You can remember it and still feel it in your body. So when you guys get physically close, you guys remember when we were kids and you would touch that one glass ball, the electricity ball, and it would all like focus on your hand? That's y'all two when you get close to each other. So Spirit is saying, courage, stand firm in love grows your strength. Spirit's saying, stand firm in your love of self, in your self-respect. Because that charmingness plus the electricity, anyone would drop their guard. No judgment from me. Anyone would drop their guard because I could feel it. I mean, I could feel it coursing through my body. Like when you get a shock from like touching a balloon or something, I could feel it. I would let my guard down probably because again, I could feel it. And then the other one that came out is resistance. What you resist seeing must be faced. Wow. How about that? Spirit is saying, if you resist seeing the truth of how they mishandled you, because I keep hearing mishandled. If you resist seeing the truth of how they mishandled you, you will be forced to face it painfully at the end of it. This is a soul contract that is a lesson. Soulmates, there's different levels and different kinds of soulmates, y'all. There's a soul contract here. You guys are absolutely bound together. There's a red string here, no question. The Wheel of Fortune, y'all move together. There's a current here. There's electricity. But if you let your guard down and you just sit in the feeling of how good it feels to be back with your best friend, near your best friend, that electricity again, and you resist seeing the truth of how they mishandled you, you're going to face it in a very painful way. I hate to be so morbid. I really do. Especially because I can feel the electricity. I'm hearing chemistry for you. For you. I need you to hear me. Chemistry for you equals chaos. You're supposed to go towards the person who's boring. And I know that sounds insane, because chemistry does matter, right? Attraction does matter. I'm not challenging that. But for you, chemistry, because you're so magnetic and you radiate a pulse, right? And you have several soul contracts. You've already shed the skin of soul contracts that were lessons, fucked up lessons you had to learn. So you feel like, oh, I've learned my lessons. I've shed those skins. I'm good now. Spirit is saying this is another one. Take deep chemistry, take that electricity we're talking about as a warning sign that that's chaos for you. You're not the average person is what I'm hearing. The average person, chemistry is just chemistry. Like, oh, baby, not for you. It's a red flag. Go, I keep hearing, follow the current. When I say follow the current, I'm seeing Pocahontas in the film where she's like singing early in the film and she goes, the thing that I love about the river is you never step in the same river twice, and she puts her foot in. But that stream is calm. So when Spirit is saying follow that current, that's the image that the download that I got. You're supposed to follow the calm of that stream, the current of it, right? The flow of it. You'll be bored out of your fucking mind. I can feel it. But I'm hearing in that boredom, if you allow yourself to sit in it, you'll find peace. You'll find peace. You'll find out that love isn't that pulse, that electricity. That's not love. You think that's love because of how you were loved as a kid. You think that's love because all the highs and lows that made an impact in your life for past relationships felt like that electricity. But Spirit's asking you to not resist the truth of those relationships. They were all lessons. They were all the skins that you shed, right? Yeah, that's really loud. And again, I hate to be so morbid, but it's clear as day. Clear as day. They want to talk to you. And they're going to talk to you. Are you ready? You think you're ready, but are you actually ready? Because again, no judgment from me. Chemistry feels good. That's what I have for you guys. Thanks for being in the room with me. I appreciate y'all. And please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Bye, guys.